Hello, my collective. Hello, hello, hello. My collectives, my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. I'm going to come at you today with a raw emotional message on letting go. Okay, this is going to be unfiltered, as all my readings are, but it's about letting go, the kind that you have to do when you realize that you're holding on to people, places, energy that no longer serves you. People that's been in your life for a long time. People are not productive to your healing. Even when we think, oh, I let go, I don't talk to them like I used to, or no, I don't want them in a relationship. Somehow, unconsciously, you're still holding on to them. At least their energy, or even energetically, they're holding on to you. Letting go is not beautiful. It's not peaceful. It's not graceful. Letting go is choking on your own silence. Because you don't know how to explain the kind of pain that doesn't have words. It's waking up and remembering that the person you prayed for, you fought for, you waited for, is not the person who shows up for you. Letting go is grieving someone who's still alive. And that's the point. They're still there. Their energy is still there. The memories are still there. You still see them on social media. You hear about them. Your friends talk about them. So it's not like grieving someone who's already passed on. That's just their spirit. That person's still there. Reminders of them are still there. Someone who still texts you sometimes. Someone who still thinks they can walk in and out of your life whenever they want. Someone that's out of your life that walks in and out like it's a hallway and not home. It's the moment you realize that love isn't enough if the other person refuses to grow. It's the heartbreak of knowing you deserve more, but you kept settling for less because you didn't want to lose the fantasy, the thought of the relationship, the idea that one day we're going to have something, the pretty picture that you planted for yourselves and sat in that frame oh so nicely in your living room of us, the family, you, them, your kids, if you have any, of how you wanted the world to see you. Letting go is shaking. It's crying in the shower because the water's the only place that no one can hear you breaking. I know that feeling. It's holding your chest because pain sits there like a weight pressing down on your soul. But letting go can also be freedom. It is freedom. The painful kind. The kind that hurts before it heals. The kind that strips you down to the truth.
Sounds like Fido wants a treat.
You cannot save someone who chooses their wounds over their future. You can't keep trying to heal someone that doesn't want to heal. Even when you see the better version, even when you see all that they can be, even though you see something in them that when they look in the mirror, they don't see at all. You just can't save someone who chooses their wounds over their future. Letting go is choosing you, collective. Even when it feels like choosing death for the version of the you that loved them. It's the moment you stop begging for the bare minimum. The moment you decide that your heart deserves a love that doesn't leave you starving. No more accepting breadcrumbs. No more I'm going to call you later and then they don't. Or I'm going to come and see you. Or I was about to call you. Oh yeah, I'll be there this weekend. Or I'm going to call you as soon as I got in the shower. Or none of that. No more that begging for time, energy. Oh, I want to see you. I miss you. And that's what I'm saying. And then you see them making time for everyone other than you. It's the moment that you decide that your heart deserves a love that doesn't leave you starving. It's the loudest scream of self-love you'll ever make. When you decide to fight for yourself, love yourself, know that you deserve more. You didn't lose them. You release what was killing you slowly. And one day, you're going to look back and realize the moment you let go was the moment you finally came back. to yourself. I want you to think about that, collector. And I'm going to pull some cards. And what I want to pull first, I'm going to pull 5 cards for you. The first one I want to pull is the shadow side for my shadow work. Because the shadow work is going to speak about the wounds, the triggers. It's an oracle card. But why I want to pull that is because letting go always brings up. Okay, when you let something go, when you let someone go, friends, family, relationship, lover, whoever, child, parent, coworker, neighbor, letting go. When you let something go, it always seems to bring up maybe some type of abandonment, betrayal, grief, some old identity, some old version of yourself, a wound that a person touched that maybe you thought was healed that you had not healed. So I'm going to look at that and see what shadow work was opened. What shadow work, what trigger, what wound was revealed from my collective when they decided to let go. You found wholeness. Bring together fragments that complete you. Acceptance, your inner peace. Once you decided to let go of that person, that parent, that child, that sibling, that relative, that lover, that husband, that wife, that situationship, once you made up your mind, you took that hurtful move to let go of that thing that wasn't serving you and accepted it wasn't working, you found your inner peace. That person led you with illusions. They kept you open to thinking what was going to be that was never coming. They kept secrets from you. This talks about secrets, illusions, self-deceit. Your person had many secrets that you weren't aware of. They future faked you. They kept you hanging on by a thread of what we're going to have someday, knowing the whole time they were never going to work on themselves. Their wounds mattered more than with them healing. You amassed the truth about them. You started to see the truth. You started to see that this person was hurt, damaged, holding on to their abandonment issues, their betrayal issues, their grief, their own identity. And you decided to let it go. So now what I want to pull for you is what's hidden from my What's the Vibe? Okay? This is going to talk about what was hidden from you to help you with putting that closure. What wasn't said to you. What they regret. What you've been holding on to. Spirit guides, what was hidden from my collective? What was hidden from my collective? It's a lot, but I don't know. Lust. Some of them are being lustful, out here chasing other men, chasing other women, depending on your preference of what you were dating. It hid that you were no longer in balance. You didn't have peace in your life. You weren't happy. You were drowning in your emotions because you were going through so much with this person. You needed to cut ties. You needed to free yourself, to stand up for yourself, to find your freedom. Some of this could have been someone you had a child from, someone you thought was a twin flame, someone you thought was a higher soulmate. Your man could have had a tattoo, could have been very masculine, disciplined, had authority. Your man could have felt harsh to you. Or maybe you felt like this man just made you feel safe. They gave you a false sense of feeling safe. With the cords, definitely this person was controlling you and giving you a false sense of security. You have to reject him. You have to see that at some point in this person was leaving you alone. They weren't there for you. No shoulder. They weren't there to hold you when you were upset. Weren't there to quiet your soul when you were nervous, when you were crying, you had to do it all alone. Some of you are looking back and you're saying, could it be possible that I inflicted something that's hurt myself by ignoring all these red signs? For some of you, this person wants a second chance. At least they want to say they want a second chance. They're reminiscing back on how the things used to be when they used to have control over you. Maybe you're reminiscing how things used to be when things used to be good between you. You thought this was your soulmate. You thought this was your twin flame. Truth is, they could have been had they done the work. They could have been had they healed. So now I want to go into my, I'm missing a deck. That's the most of my hidden oracle. What's beneath? Because I want to know, what is the resentment, the acceptance? Why were they resisting change? What's going to happen now that you're moving forward? Now that you've finally done the release? What's the energy for my collective? Now that they're deciding to do the release, to release what no longer serves them. The Jumper. You're being protected. Some of you have stopped sleeping with this person. You've already withdrawn from them intimately. You're no longer giving them your intimacy because you know they're out here seeing other people. They're out here initiating new romances, new relationships. They're with someone else, keeping a promise they made to you with someone else. Maybe some of you are just keeping a promise to yourself with sexual protection to just hold back from sex alone. Practice abstinence. You realize you're with someone who needed attention. They needed limelight. They needed to be seen. They needed a validation from everyone that they were hooking up with to make them feel whole. You don't need that. You're happy within yourself. You know how to be alone and not be lonely. You were finding evidence that they were seeing other people, whether someone told you, you saw something online, whether your spirit guides gave you a download, however it came about. Some of them were stealing your ideas. They could have went to someone that was watching you, stealing your ideas, trying to be you. Or either they tried to have a romantic relationship with someone and try to make them you, to make them feel the way that you do. Give them that energy that you give, and it's impossible. Because you come with undivine love. Some of them are just out here just sleeping around with a lot of people, just trying to get that same feeling of intensity, emotion, love that you have. They could have even gotten someone pregnant. Or at least someone thinks they have someone pregnant. Someone who wants to be like you. Someone who wants to be the woman that that man loves, or the man that that woman loves. Some of them might be going through a lot of conflict right now. It's ready to kick somebody to the curb out of their life because they're seeing that they're just a copy of you. And that person's now feeling envious. Envious because they've played a lot of tricks to get this man. And now this man sees them for who they are. And he no longer wants them. But then neither do you. What do my angels have to say? What do my angels have to say? My collective dealt with a lot. They were hopeful. They gave their heart. They gave their love. They gave their time. They gave their energy. Only for someone to play games, not take it seriously, not take advantage of an opportunity, but to trigger wounds within them that they needed to release, to make them feel regret, to make them go through betrayal, lust. What do my angels say about this person triggering these abandonment wounds in you? Thank you. Compromise. I feel like you did. You compromised yourself for this person. But moving forward, you have to compromise. You do. You have to know that in order to give love, to receive love, you have to give love. To get respect, you have to get respect. To use your discernment. You have to compromise, even though you've been hurt, even though this person triggered a lot of stuff within you. You can't close your heart. You can't stop loving. You can't stop being who you are authentically. Learn to wait for the signs. Don't rush into things so quickly. Don't get caught up in the lust of everything that you're willing to miss the red signs that are there to tell you danger, caution. Don't proceed with this person. If this person comes back from the Mercury retrograde, because a lot of times, let's be honest, Mercury retrograde does bring people back from the past. Pay attention to the signs that are there. Listen and know there's something better. It might just be an opportunity for you to get closure. It might be your time to release them. Okay. Any more angel messages? And most importantly, let's just go for it. What was the karmic lesson of all of this? Ooh. Overcoming your self-doubt. From everything that you've gone through, the most important message was overcoming self-doubt. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. Don't ever doubt yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Who can you convince? Who can you show? It starts with you. This is my message for you. Thank you for joining me on my channel, God, a Leap of Faith. I hope that it resonated with you, and I hope in some sense that it allows you to release what no longer serves you. Letting go. It's hard. It hurts. But in the end, it can be beautiful.